I think Figaro is going to be pretty funny to watch. I think Figaro is going to be an interesting meme. Definitely an interesting meme. Here's the balance patch. Been hearing some funny memes so far, but let's take a look. Okay. Light Totemist increases the attack bar of the allied target, excluding yourself by 50%. Now it increases yours and the target's by 50%. In addition, the skill can be used on yourself, so the skill increases your attack bar by 100%. Okay. Fire Fairy King Hellfire, skill 3 change. Effect change, weakens the enemy's defense for 1 turn if you successfully remove the beneficial effects. Weakens the enemy's defense for 1 turn without a condition. That's actually a good change. So guaranteed defense break. So I don't think that's ignores resistance, but I think it means it always goes to accuracy resist check for defense break. So you don't have 2 checks anymore for that. You only have the strip check, and then if you don't even need to strip, it just goes to defense break check, which is interesting. Wind Ryu. If the enemy has no beneficial effects after the first attack, the second attack is activated. Now it's if the first attack lands a critical hit, the second attack is activated. Okay, that's good. So it doesn't force you to strip. You just have to crit now. Wind on Yoji. They've increased her passive to give her 10% more attack bar. Effect added, deals additional damage that's proportional to the enemy's HP when attacking the suppressed monster. That's kind of cool, so it gives her more kill potential. Beast Monks. Removes 1 beneficial effect from an enemy if you land a critical hit has been changed to just a flat 75% chance, no crit requirement. Meh. Meh. So Kumar still has silence on skill 1. And that's the only one that makes a difference there. Okay. Light Unicorn gets a stronger heal in human form. Not that relevant. 5% is not much. 10% would be enough to be relevant. 15% base heals are... Actually, with rotations, it could be okay. 15% base heal is not that great, though. 20% is a lot better. Fire Monkey King passive. Increases the attack speed. So it's no longer 50% speed. Now it's 100% speed at max stacks. Dark Monkey now has a 10% higher stun chance on skill 3. Also not super relevant. Fire Monkey could be really good. That unit could actually go like pretty ham if it's plus 100% speed. That's actually kind of nuts. Chimera Squall change. The effect changes. This attack will always land as a critical hit if the target is under inability effects. It is being changed to this attack will always land as a critical hit if the target's attack speed is slower than yours. That is a very good change. That is actually a very good change for Squall Chimeras. That makes Sean a lot more useful. Because now you don't have to like lap into a violent proc. Now all you have to do is have the speed buff. So you get the slow debuff from the water and the wind one, and the light one gives you speed buff for your team. So that's actually a good change. Hell Lady Water Eternal Scar blocks enemies from removing harmful effects from 1 turn to 2 turns. Can you just give her back her heal block so she can actually be used against a Bellio? Like, making her anti-cleanse 2 turns is not that much better. People don't use it for anti-cleanse. Fire Soul Crusher now attacks 4 times instead of 2 times, so additional damage is better. As well as total damage increased by 7%. Okay, so we have Dark Hell Lady, Shatter, Awaken, removes 1 beneficial effect with a 30% chance. Now it steals 1 beneficial effect. I also don't think that's relevant yet, mainly because her skill 3 is so bad. Fire Demon gets increased 1 turn of harmful effect blocks on anti-cleanse. Dragon Knight Fire passive is now being buffed, so it's from 30% max to 20%. You have to hit him 5 times to kill him now. That's actually a pretty good change. But I heard that they changed his leader skill to HP, which makes no sense. Wind Shadowcaster. Frantic Chaos, which is the skill 3 effect change. It grants 1 of the harmful effects on the enemy that has the beneficial effect removed for 2 turns. Now it grants 1 of the harmful effects on all enemies without any condition. That's good, but not great. That's good, but not great. A Shadow Tide change, increased damage by 12%, which is good. When attacking the enemy tied with Shadow with a single target skill, increases the damage from 30% to 50%. That's actually a pretty good change for the light one. Fire Battle Angel effect added to jet attack. Additionally recovers your attack bar in proportion to the damage dealt to the enemy up by 50%. That's actually pretty nuts. Actually pretty nuts. Evasion passive. So if the enemy attacks, you receive lands as a glancing hit. You recover your attack bar from 30% to 50%. That's okay. Effect added if the enemy target's attack speed is slower than yours. The damage increases according to the difference between your attack speed and the enemy's attack speed. That is actually pretty good. That probably makes her a better siege unit. RTA, I don't know if she's going to be better still. I think she's going to be pretty meh in RTA. Just because if you build this unit really fast, it doesn't do damage. And if you build it really tanky, it isn't fast enough to do anything. There's probably some sort of balance that makes her annoying. It's probably going to be like... not as frustrating as Douglas when he came out, but she'll be up there on the annoying side. I think the thing is Carbine is just so much better. Carbine feels so much better compared to her. So it makes it hard for me to think that people will actually use Sonya. Fire Weapon Master, passive change. So when an enemy or ally dies, you no longer gain 75% attack bar. You now gain 100%. And your attack power increases equal to the dead target's base attack power. Your attack power increases by half of the dead target's current attack power, up to 300%. That's okay. Okay. Joker, camouflage passive, installs a bomb for 2 turns with a 25% chance when attacking. Whoa, Figaro has AoE bombs and skill 1 bombs. That's kind of cool, actually. Water Robo, effect added to passive, grants invincible on yourself for 1 turn after revival. That's good. Wind decreases the enemy's attack bar by 15%. That makes sense as well with Giant's Punch. Dark removes 1 beneficial effect from the enemy with a 50% chance. That's actually kind of cool because the skill applies dots, so it makes sense that it strips and then dots. Blade Crush, increase absorb attack bar. That's good if you're a Fire Robo user. Wind, Energy Bolt Awakened. So now it speed scales. And instead of decreasing enemy attack bar, it absorbs it. Okay. Dark is now speed scaling as well with attack scaling. Water Mermaid increases healing. Wind Mermaid, they changed. Oh, interesting. So they changed the skill 3 on Wind Mermaid, which is the high base speed one, to always have attribute advantage. So it's like a free-to-play Sekhmet option. However, it's weaker because they nerfed the cooldown reset from 2 turns to 1 turn. More healing on Serenity for Beta is okay. And Grant Life, when reviving the ally, adds 3 turns of cooldowns to 2 turns. That's okay. The heal going up is okay too. Beta's a little bit stronger, but not by any significant amounts. They've also changed Beast Monks to have universal leader skills, so they're no longer dungeon. So Chandra has 24% speed. Kumar has 33% HP. Ritesh has 33% defense. Shazam 24% crits, and Rahul 24% accuracy. That's kind of interesting. I think the speed lead would have been better on Rahul. And then Death Knight Fires. Okay, so this is where I think someone misread it. They said Dragon Knight Fire got it, but it's actually Death Knight. So Death Knight Fire having HP for all allies is actually pretty good, because that means that if you're an Arnold user like Fidos, you finally get 25% HP lead there. Skill description changes. Doesn't really matter. So before, the Kung Fu Girls said it attacked 4 random targets. It attacks the target who they choose, or the target that hit them first, and then 3 random targets. And then just skillers. This is one of those balance patches where everyone goes, God, I hate this game. Why do the devs never change anything relevant? This is trash. And honestly, this is pretty meh. It's very mid. This balance patch is very mid. Winners of the patch. You ready? My top 3 winners of the patch. Top 3 winner of the patch. Chandra, Daphnis, and probably Laika. I think Laika got a pretty good buff. Laika being down from 4 hits to 5 hits is pretty big. That's actually pretty big. Laika is now a lot harder to kill. I think in no particular order, it's Chandra, Laika, and probably Daphnis. Yeah, Light Joker Strip and Bomb is kind of sick. I'll be honest. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Light Joker might be one of the top 3 in the patch. Light Joker is actually pretty funny. Light Joker is actually pretty funny. I'm gonna take Daphnis off the list. We're gonna say the best contenders for me are now Figaro, Light Joker, Laika, Fire Dragon Knight, and I still believe in Chandra because 24% speed lead is always sick.